Recent revelations based on Oliver Sacks' private journals and letters made public after his death confirm that he fabricated or heavily embellished many details in his famous case studies, leading to some critics calling him a fraud. Um, Sacks' personal notes reveal he referred to some of his writings, including much of The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat, as pure fabrications or fairy tales. So instead of straightforward scientific reporting, Sachs admitted to writing symbolic versions of myself, blending details from his own life and imagination with patient cases to create compelling narratives. He felt a degree of guilt over the deceptions and the commercial success that these deceptions brought. Critics argue that these actions amount to fraud, particularly within the scientific and medical communities where factual accuracy is paramount. While Sachs was while Sachs was widely admired for his empathetic approach and literary style, his methods are seen by some as undermining the scientific process. Maria Konnikova writes, the reason his nonfiction read like fiction was because it was, in actuality, fiction. What was billed as a factual accounting of the neurological workings of Sachs' patients was, in reality, a therapeutic catharsis for the doctor himself. The problem with fact checking someone who is at the top of their specialized profession is that they are the person you go to fact check. Who knows how many hours of research, how much brain power, and how much money was wasted as a result of his confabulations? One writer wanted his cancer physician to resemble Oliver Sacks so that he could see the genius of my illness. But perhaps it's for the best that the physician stuck to the actual script. When Oliver Sacks invents an ability that does not exist, or crafts a portrait of his own creation, he is hampering medical progress and tampering with the ethics of his profession. But making up medical details is not in the gray zone. It's malpractice. Oliver Sacks wrote that he was guilt stricken at what he had done. Guilt has been much greater since Hat because, among other things, my lies, falsification. And yet, to me, those expressions of regret seem hollow and self serving. Just look back at the original confession that the stories he wrote are half imagined, half fable. Look at how elegantly he slides in the fact that they have a fidelity of their own. His imagination, he seems to say, is still true to life. Dr. Sachs could perhaps have used a refresher on what the word fidelity actually means. People are messy, and he is not a villain, nor is he the hero I once held him to be. He is both things. A brilliant mind, a brilliant mind, a brilliant man, and a deeply flawed one. A healer and a fraud. It's by Maria Konnikova.